tell us a little bit about how such a night came to be, and tell us a little bit about what we can expect from next Friday's performance.
Were you there that night?
Yeah, well, it was, I guess, a little bit of a mystical collision of events that led to this event taking place. Jeff Grantham was one of the founding members of this event. He helps to produce a record by a musician named Joel Henderson. And Joel is one of the musicians who joins us for such a night. Anyway, I think it was Jeff's brainchild. And he just mentioned offhandedly, wouldn't it be cool if a bunch of local musicians got together? This was short after Levon Helm's passing. And did something to commemorate him. And the excitement that grew among our musical colleagues was inspiring.
I'm sorry.
You're fine. You're fine.
Yeah, and so Matt Mays floated the idea. He's the guy that plays Van Morrison.
A very high-strung Van Morrison.
Yes, with a spectacular wig.
Higher than he was the actual night.
Right there, yeah.
Yeah. He and his family were interested in having this show be a benefit for Down Syndrome Indiana. And
great charity. Great
absolutely.
charity. Yeah.
And so the enthusiasm from that propelled it even further. And it snowballed into something that I don't think any of us ever expected, but yet became one of the most rewarding musical experiences of my life. And I don't think I'm stretching to say that it would be for the vast majority of people that have been involved in it.
We were floating for days.
Yeah, it was remarkable.
In some ways still are. We had rehearsal. The first rehearsal was yesterday, at least for us. And just walking into the room, I had to have my hat. I got this horribly cheap straw cowboy hat kind of thing.
The John at the Such a Night performance, John is stepping into the role of Ronnie Hawkins, who gave the guys who became the band their first job. They were his backing band in Canada in the late 50s and early 60s.
I get to kick it off.
And he kicks off the show with a version of Who Do You Love that I don't think anyone has forgotten since that day. And I think it's the version that everybody's most familiar with.
Yeah, it's right up there.
Are you going to pull that off?
Well, I did before.
Very well.
I had such a good time. I mean, I'm growing facial hair. That's how much I love this.
Yeah.
Okay.
I am too, and I'm not even in the show.
Yeah.
I'm Greek and I grow it anyway.
I really hope that we pick that up. If we didn't pick it up, I'll close caption it. That's a great job.
Facial hair is not one of my strong suits.
Not your forte.
No. And I'm growing it. I started almost 2 months ago. This is 2 months.
That's all you got?
No. This is 2 months.
That's
everything else is like a week,
No.
week and a half. Maybe.
You better hurry, because at the show,
dude,
Hawkins he was full on. He looked like Charlie Daniels, not like
the only mistake the misstep, I should say, not a mistake, but the only misstep that we've made in this whole event. There's 5. Is doing it in July.
Right, because it's hot.
Oh my God, this is not beard weather. Not beard weather. No. Every day I'm washing my face, I'm scrubbing my face, and drying it off before I go to work because otherwise, all day long,
It's very itchy.
Yeah, I even was like, do I have any powder I can put on this? And I don't. I have, the medicated powder for my feet that I never use.
Yeah, check with your local old-timey barber, and you'll be good to go.
Mosquitoes.
Yeah, we wouldn't want that.
No, mosquitoes are everywhere too.
Well, everybody's looking forward to the show.
Oh, yeah.
I'm certainly looking forward to the show. We're going to be there.
Please come.
Yeah, please come. It's not just a bunch of guys getting up and playing their favorite album. This is like it's a pretty faithful recreation of the event.
Yep.
And the money goes to Down Syndrome Indiana, which is a charity dedicated to enhancing the lives of those in Indiana with Down syndrome. And this is not an expensive ticket. This is $15 in advance, $20 at the door.
Yep.
And you can get your tickets through Ticketfly.com. Just search for Such a Night.
He's done his work.
To go. I did my homework.
We can't wait to see you.
Yeah. But I did cheat on the test.
That's okay.
So that's Friday, July 26th. Looking forward to it.
Absolutely.
Now, you could probably hear there's a lot of commotion going on. There are ukuleles being tuned and untuned.
Mandolins.
People talking. Mandolins as well. We are at something called the Flowerman Jam. This is a beautiful space in Broad Ripple. This is actually someone's property. There is a full flower and vegetable garden behind us. There are people walking around. This is, for a Monday, this is an incredibly lively, large group of people who just come here. Is this every Monday night?
No, this is once a year.
Once a year. This is a once-a-year event.
It is.
They really should do this.
I got special
More often.
permission to invite him.
I had to fill out a form.
Blood test.
It would have been easier for me to get into, I feel like Snowden.
Can I tell you one or
I
two
just
things
hope I
about
can-
this house? Just
Yes,
so you
yeah,
know.
no, please.
This home is one of the oldest in at least this part of Indianapolis. The owner, his name was Carl, and I think it's pronounced Teelig, and he immigrated here from Germany probably about 100 years ago. And he started this garden to support himself.
Yeah.
I hope I'm getting this right. His daughter, Helen, after his passing, which was probably 7 or 8 years ago now, she continued it. And so she still, this is the way that she makes her living, or at least partially. Oh, bless you. And so each year, Helen is a singer as well, and she loves music. And I think in some ways, to commemorate her dad's life, because he loved music as well, she invites musicians and friends to come and gather in the garden and sing and play. And so each year we do.
Yep. This is amazing. I don't know of any other event like this in Indianapolis, in my neighborhood where I live. I don't know of anything else that goes on. This is amazing. I kind of
pretty
wish there was
special.
some way for me to convey to you how beautiful this is. The best I could do is we'll throw up some still pictures of the garden and some video of you guys playing. But this is amazing. So
glad you're here.
hats off to all of you guys and to the guys who own this place, Flowerman Jam and Broad Ripple. We're almost done, but since I have both of you captive, let's do 3 questions.
Okay.
So this is your second time on 3 questions, so you get 3 new questions.
Okay.
This is your first time on 3 questions, so you
Got
get
it.
3 old questions.
Okay, I'm
We'll
ready.
start with Stacia. Okay.
All right.
What song do you wish you had written?
What song do I wish I had written? Really?
Really?
Wait for it.
Okay, the song that I wish that
You want me
I
to come back to
had
it?
written. Oh my gosh, yes.
Okay, I'll come back.
Thank you.
Okay, John, this is the B list of questions.
Okay.
What song makes you happy?
Right now, can it be like a guilty pleasure?
Well, you've already done Guilty Pleasure, so that's cheating, but yeah, go ahead.
But it is. I'm almost embarrassed to admit how much I like that song, Get Lucky, by Daft Punk.
By Daft Punk.
Yeah.
Everybody's loving that song. That's my
I
wife's
really am.
That's my wife's summer jam.
I play it on ukulele just for fun, and it's a great rhythm thing.
It's infectious.
You know what? We talked last time about Nile Rodgers and Chic and how much I
Yeah,
like them.
you remember.
That's my guilty
Yeah,
pleasure. I
yeah,
do.
yeah.
I can't help it. I remember everything. Yeah, Nile Rodgers playing rhythm guitar is one of those
You remember
special
that
moments.
$20 you owe me?
No,
No, I didn't think you would.
that I forgot about.
That's
But
okay.
yeah, I really like Get Lucky.
Get Lucky's your is
Right
a song
now.
that makes you happy right now?
Right now, it's
Good.
making me very happy. yeah.
Stacia, what song makes you happy?
What song? Tom Petty, Wildflowers makes me happy.
That's a great tune, fantastic tune.
Yeah.
What about your guilty pleasure? Now, there's a song or an album or an artist that you will only listen to when you know that no one's going to be home for a while. What is that album, song, or artist? That's your guilty pleasure.
Dan Zanes, and he's a
Dan Zane's
kids
the
artist.
Kids artist, sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
I have kids, I know him.
Yeah. So when my kid's not around, I still listen to it.
Yeah, Dan Zane.
Yeah, he's a great
good stuff.
musician.
Yeah, he does great songs about choo-choo trains, and
Hang on, Jim.
yeah, that's a great one. That's great.
Thank you.
Okay, John, what musician, living or dead or otherwise, would you most want to jam with?
Oh, Jimmy Page. And Jimmy Page. And
I'll have
it's,
to look that up.
yeah, he was pretty good.
Yeah.
It's only been in the last month since I started sitting down with the Led Zeppelin 4 album and really delving into it. The 3-part harmonies on Misty Mountain Hop, the 2-part harmonies on Black
Oh,
Dog,
yeah.
all the little nuances. Him and John Paul Jones, if anything, they're underrated.
Oh, yeah.
Especially John Paul Jones.
Yeah.
But Jimmy Page and all those little nuances of guitar parts, whether it be Stairway to Heaven, whether he wrote it or not, Randy California gets an apology from him. Here should. Man, I'm telling you, Jimmy Page is so.
That's who you'd want to jam.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
That's awesome. That's
Yeah.
Jimmy Page. That's a good answer.
And I wouldn't have said that 2 months ago.
And that's
let
not
alone
what I would have
a year ago.
expected either. I don't
No.
know. I don't know you well enough. I thought you would have gone like Chet Atkins or
David Lindley is my absolute hero.
Oh, wow.
Period.
Yeah, he
David
was
Lindley
awesome.
is the guy.
Yep.
But right now, it's Jimmy Page.
Cool.
Who knew?
Yeah.
Wasn't
And
me.
last question for you: what was the song when you decided that's what I want to do? I want to be a musician.
Beautiful Girls by Van Halen. The preacher's kid down the street, his older brother pulled us into the bedroom. He's like, you need to hear this. And he played Beautiful Girls by Van Halen and blew my mind. And Ice Cream Man was the next one.
Right. That's right. That's
Those two songs, that did it.
I guess that's probably, is that Diver Down or the one before?
It was
Women and Children First, maybe.
Van Halen
One of
won.
those. Is it the first one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, no, Beautiful Girls was Women and Children First.
Women and Children
And
First.
I
was it
kicked it
two?
off for you.
That was the one, yeah.
Wow. For me, it was the Brandenburg Concerto. Do you know that about me?
I did not.
When it first came out, I was totally blown away. And then I saw him on the reunion tour, and I said, it's just not the same without the original Beethoven. Even though
Right,
he didn't.
right.
So, we'll let that one float for a while.
Yeah.
Stacia, what album could you not live without?
The original Violent Femmes album. It reminds me of when I was 12.
That's a great one. You'd have to have that one.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, they're getting ready to start it
Festivities
for
begin.
real, and I think that's their cue. Sir Jon Martin,
Thank you.
Stacia Demos, thank you
Pleasure.
so much. Such a Night is at the Vogue, June 26th. It's a Friday night. Tickets are $15 in advance, 20 at the door. Go to Ticketfly. It's a recreation of The Last Waltz, and the money is going to benefit Down Syndrome Indiana. Please go to the show. It's a great night, great music, great cause. This has been 3 Questions with MPCavalier. Follow me on Twitter at MPCavalier and support independent music live and local. Thank you very much. We'll see you again. Thanks again, guys.
I drew this.